Alright, welcome everybody. We're gonna flip over to this. Hopefully I don't need to move a whole lot. Looks good. So yeah, just leave my mouse there for now. Oh, for some reason that is warped. Actually no, that looks like it's working fine. Go beans. And YouTube's pulled up. Twitch is working fine. Alrighty. So last week we finished up our small Morathi figure. So this week we need to finish up the large one. So we'll see how we get on. Obviously, got a little bit of a coffee here. And I guess I'll keep that in there. So we're just gonna get all our bits out of our little container here. Hopefully I didn't make an epic level error by cutting all of them out and just putting them all in the same thing. But we'll see. Hey Lar, how's it going, my friend? Obviously, main difference from last time is I've flipped over my giant anime mousepad. I think the black background will work better. But we're just going to carefully do some sharp work. Obviously, must be careful. I haven't doinked myself yet, but you never know. We're going to start off with the big pieces and move down to the smaller pieces. I was tempted to do this trimming over the weekend, but I ended up not doing that. I actually ended up trimming down the rest of the Sisters Infantry that I have cut out. And I know some of my music is going to bleed through the microphone because I wanted to be able to hear it myself this time as well. Okay, that's a bad angle to come at that one. But yeah, we're just going to keep going. Something I can just file down, looks like, kind of. But yeah, appreciate you stopping by, Elar. Hope the warships has been going well today. For anyone joining the stream, we're continuing where we left off last week with our Morathi build for Age of Sigmar. Very carefully working with our little X-Acto knife here. Trimming off the stuff that's just not efficient to work on with the file. Very carefully. Looks good. After we're done with the knife work, we're going to move on to file work, and then we're going to glue her together. And depending on how long this takes, we will go from there. I've got a few ideas of what I can do if we finish her early. Obviously, she's a big model, so I've got no idea how long she is going to take. That with file. Hopefully volume levels are good. I can adjust them a little bit if need be. Which might be a good idea for me to angle this up ever so slightly. Just gotta try to keep my hands visible. Alright. So that's the wings portions. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to shave off from this. In fact, we're gonna try to make it a little bit easier on ourselves here. For anyone who tuned in for the Mapping Monday stream yesterday, contest is active on the Discord. Though I have already taken down the old map, so it's just the new map up at this point. So kind of a you snooze, you lose sort of thing on that. That's actually all the... I kind of messed up that cut a little bit. That's fine. So yeah, the contest for getting your own custom village done. Complete with lore and everything. Obviously, pretty beefy project. Because I gotta build the town in Dungeon Draft and then meet with the viewer to, or meet with the winner, I should say, to do naming conventions and lore and stuff. But it should be a fun way to give back, in my opinion. On the model building side of things, obviously we got our Morathi that we're working on. And after this, we'll see how we get on. And it's now time to just grab bits off the pile and move them over to the next one. I'm going to try to get this squared away as fast as I can. And obviously, trimming the stuff can take time, especially when there's a whole lot of pieces to do. file, I think. Yep. Should be good. Alright, the spear. Okay. I think I can get that mostly with the file. Obviously, I'm not the best I'm not the best model builder when it comes to Warhammer, and I'm not always the... I try to be precise, but I am still a noob. And eventually we will be painting our Morathi on stream. Eventually. Actually, it might be better for me to just hit that with the clippers here. Yep, that was right. And then, okay, sounds good. That could be done with the file. Obviously, once I'm done with the coffee, I'll stop reaching off screen. I've only got a few sips left. And then we can just roll on with main event. Looks like I can get the rest of that with the file. Yeah, hopefully everything is working on both ends. I appear to still be live on YouTube, which is good. Of course, last Tuesday we got cut off about 15 minutes in for whatever reason, and I didn't notice for about half an hour. So if anyone's watching the recording from last week on YouTube, that is why there's a break in between the two videos, and why there's a pretty significant gap in between our part 1 and part 2. In fact, I'm just going to finish this now. There we go. And finished before it got cold. So I can get that with the file. That too, that too. I love it when I get the cuts with the clippers directly off the sprue close enough that I can just get it with the file later. It's not one though. Now this is an interesting model to do this on, because every piece is shaped, well, a lot of people shaped wildly different. So you gotta be pretty careful with how you hold it, because I mean, using a pretty sharp implement to start this episode off. Keep having to change direction and come at things from different angles. That's fine. I think I can get more of that off. Yeah. That'll just be the file, and that looks... And of course how all these snake bits were connected to the sprue. There's all kinds of weird weird spots that I have to cut out. Because my sprue cutting couldn't be the most precise. Main thing about this is you want to be able to make sure all your pieces can fit together. Because there's a lot of angle stuff in the sprue. But yeah, we'll get there. I do have dinner basically right after the stream, so I can't really extend it to make sure Morathi's done today, but I'm sure we'll finish. So I mean, this process right here is the most time-consuming part. Mostly the filing, which I got a fair bit of smaller pieces to still go through. But yeah. Anyone hanging out, feel free to comment. If I get any sort of questions, I will do my best to answer them. If I don't know something, I'll say as much, and I won't try to make something up. I'll be using the Citadel paints. I think they're I honestly don't know what kind of paint they are. But Games Workshop makes their own brand of paint, and I figure I think they're, yeah, I don't know. So but it is convenient that they make their own brand of stuff. So even a total freaking noob like me who doesn't know anything really can have a safe option. I want to say they're like acrylic craft paint or something like that, but obviously with their fancy name on it so they can charge more money. The great thing about this process is the piles start to get less daunting, especially when you're doing the bigger pieces first. not to damage the other scales. But yeah, we'll be continuing to do this stream every Tuesday. Obviously, ideally, we'll finish her today, which we'll see. And I do have a plan for once we're done with her, because I have a terrain statue cut out of a sprue I haven't built yet. Of course, I need to trim the edges and file that down as well. Or, conversely, I can start cutting out Imperial Knight bits from sprue. So maybe once we're done with Morathi, I'll put it up to vote in the comments what we work on. Okay, that's good. That's good. Smaller pieces. Now, judging by the fact that I do a lot of work with infantry, I'm more used to doing smaller pieces than larger pieces. Still. Snake bits, weird shapes. Alright, the good news is we're almost done with this phase of the operation. So I can get the rest of that with the file. But yeah. Okay, how do I hold this to add that? That should work. Weird angly bits. All right. Trouble with this is you want to get all the like bit residue left behind by the removal from the sprue, but you also don't want to damage the plastic around it. So you gotta be very careful, not only to not doink yourself, but not to doink the rest of the model. I'm reasonably alright at both ends of that equation. I haven't doinked myself yet doing this. I don't know, famous last words. Yeah, definitely anyone hanging out, appreciate it. Feel free to chat. I know, is it Elar is probably either doing some sort of dinner or playing World of Warships or something or other. I fully expect him to just hang out and lurk. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. Obviously, this will be recorded for posterity on YouTube. So anyone watching this some point in the future, hope you're doing well. Okay, that's... Oh yeah, this was hard to get out of the sprue last time, so definitely got to be careful with this. Sorry for the loud door noise there. Yeah. And again. It looks like he's heading out, so shouldn't be anymore. It's kind of funny, the smaller things get, the more precise you have to be. Well, not that you don't have to be precise anyways, not to mess anything up, but you really gotta pay attention once you're down to the tiny bits. Tiny little snakehead here. Dear Lord. I might just try to get that with the file, but it's kind of... Come on. There we go. Should be able to get the rest of that with the file. Dear Lord. Only a few more pieces left, and then we'll move on to filing. And then we'll be gluing her together. But yeah, hope everyone's having a good week so far. Hope everyone's having a good month so far. Hope everyone's having a good year so far. We're already 3 months into 2021. Obviously we do operate our own Discord, and once we have both the Morathis done, I'll be posting some pictures on the Discord in our little Warhammer section. Looks like this is the last piece, and that is a... I'm going to try to get that with the clippers. Now, I don't know if those pics will go up in the Discord today or tomorrow or Friday, but they will be up at some point. Getting a little bit of that off there. These tiny little snake heads. Apparently very... require much focus. Alright. Put that there. So safety first. We're going to get as much this little extra crap off here as we can. Okay. Time to continue the process. So we moved our pile over here to the left. Now we're going to move it back to the right. Make sure we can file everything down. And make sure everything fits together once we start gluing. I'll just grab random pieces on the pile, from the pile, and we'll just move on from there. Man, we're just having a relaxing Tuesday. Listen to some cool music. Hopefully, not a whole lot of my filing is coming through the mic. I didn't even think about this, but it probably is. But that's just the reality of what we're doing. Looks like I can actually trim that down a little bit more with the blade. I usually find at least one little spot that I could have done a better job with the blade. Back in there. There's only a little filing noise. That's good. Yes, obviously I don't want that to overwhelm the stream, but reality is often disappointing. But I definitely appreciate the sound check. But yeah, anyone taking the time to hang out, definitely appreciate it. I try to keep things interesting if I can. Doesn't always pan out. I mean, and like the most evident of that is the Saturday Skyrim streams. I usually start off with plenty of energy and then it just teeters off when I'm I could have done a better job cutting that one too. There we go. Never fails. I always either like miss a spot or find a spot that I could have done better. But that's this model building. But yeah, I always try to be as engaging as possible. And you know, one advantage of this setup is I got my monitor right in front of me with my chat. So basically every time I look up, I can see if anyone's posted a comment. And I do try to get to them as fast as possible. Obviously during this sort of stream I can be a bit more, well, I can be a bit more interactive. I know on World of Warships or Wednesday, Thursday streams on Twitch, due to the nature of that game and the battles and stuff, I can sometimes get very fixated and miss chat for a little bit, but I always try to go back and answer anything. And Skyrim, kind of the same thing. I've played Skyrim enough that I don't need to pay as much attention to the game, aside from in like the most dire of circumstances, so I'm usually able to keep a really good eye on chat on that. But yeah, unless in Mapping Monday, I'm definitely able to kind of give undivided attention. Obviously on the model making stream, if I'm working with the Razor, I'm going to be giving that my almost full undivided attention, because I don't want to have an accident happen. Found another spot. Go figure. But yeah, typically want to give the sharp, pointy things in your life, it's like 95% of your attention. But yeah, for filing, I can do a spot, check on chat, do another spot, check on chat, etc., etc. Now, we are running a contest on the Discord right now regarding the map from our Mapping Monday streams. Now, normally, if you signed onto the Discord late, i.e. after the old map has been taken down, you'd be at a pretty significant disadvantage. But, and I'd have to check, I'd have to verify, I believe last Monday, on the Mapping Monday stream, which is up on YouTube, I believe we started with full view, so zoomed out. Which means, technically, if you go to the Mapping Monday stream, you should be able to see, comparing last week's stream and the picture posted in the Discord today, what has changed. So there's a shameless plug to my YouTube and a hint for the Discord challenge. Obviously, easier time if you have a copy of last week's map plus this week's. But yeah, there is. I'd have to verify that, but I'm pretty sure I started out zoomed out for the first dual stream for Mapping Monday. So yeah, we do have that contest active. Most of the reward is purely Discord based. It's not like there's like money involved or anything, but I think it's kind of cool. And I'm gonna try to get our example one done. The example prize done by the weekend, or at least the city portion itself, via Dungeon Draft. Fortunately, since the worship streams on Wednesdays and Thursdays are clan battles, I can afford to well, there's a fair bit of downtime, so I can have a little map making program up on the side and work on the town. And as far as the contest goes, missed another spot. Great. Contest closes on Friday. Actually not going to clip that into the box this time because I'm probably going to need it again. So contest ends on Friday. All entries are valid until then. But yeah. Okay, piece looks good. Just going to keep grabbing stuff off the pile until we're all the way filed, and then we'll glue her together. Doing a model from start to finish is kind of long work, especially when as big as Morathi. I'm still not entirely sure if my Baneblade is bigger or if Morathi is bigger, but we'll do a side by side after we're done here. And really, the next thing we'll build on stream will be this terrain statue that I have, or we'll work on the next main event. And I'll put this up for We'll vote a little bit later. I don't want to do the wings yet. But yeah, the next main event, anyone who watched the Saturday stream, or the announcements portion at the very least, will know what I'm talking about there. And I'll bring it up once we're ready for that point. So once we're done with Morathi here. I'll show everyone what I'm talking about. As a hint, I said I don't know which is going to be bigger between Morathi and the Baneblade that I have. This next model is going to be bigger than both of them. So there's a hint. But yeah, don't want to reveal too much just yet. So for anyone who doesn't know, on our Saturday Skyrim stream, I do a just chatting portion before and after. And usually the start portion is announcements. I try to keep it short so we can jump straight in to the main event. But yeah, we do I make announcements every Saturday. And then I highlight the upcoming week's stream schedule at the end of the Saturday stream. But yeah, usually at the start of the Saturday stream, I go over everything that I got from my friendly local gaming store and kind of talk about plans and stuff for the future a little bit. But I need to found another spot. No real big surprise. Even when I'm just doing infantry, I always find a spot that I missed. But especially on the bigger stuff, because there's so many connection points between the model and the sprue. Okay, be careful with this one. Got these delicate parts. So, and of course, I have that on the other screen. Bring you over here. Okay. That way I can keep an eye on the Discord if anyone does join, because, fair disclaimer, I have to do all the permissions manually currently. I've not had the time or energy to sit down and miss another spot to sit down and do set up a bot. Eventually, I hope to, but like, well, anything that I say right now is basically excuses. But plenty of lose. Okay, this looks. So I'll shave that a little bit more. But yeah, anyone hanging out, definitely appreciate it. these tiny bits are going to be kind of annoying to glue together. I think I was fine cutting everything out at once, because everything's pretty distinct enough in this particular model that it'd be pretty obvious what fits together how, for the most part. And we do have the instructions, which we'll absolutely be using. But yeah, for anyone hanging out on this wonderful Tuesday, well, good. All these tiny little snakeheads driving me crazy. And I do know my limitation. I know I'm not the most perfect at this. Jesus. So, if anyone's watching and expecting absolute perfect execution, this is not the channel for you, because I am still a noob at this. And I understand that I'm never gonna be trying to like win awards or anything like that for painting and building. I just want to be able to use my stuff on the table. Whenever the current state of affairs allows us to have gatherings again. And I can actually play some games. There's two little small ones left. So we're actually almost done with the filing phase. But yeah, I do hope to be able to play, especially 40K. In fact, I'm actually really excited because it was finally officially announced that the Piety and Pain box set, a Sisters of Battle versus Drukhari, is coming out, or is going to be available for pre-order on March 20th. And yeah, that's in our future. I mean, the Palatine model is cool, and the new, I forget her name, but the main Dark Eldar Gladiator girl is a pretty cool model. Plus, that'll give me another heavy weapons team for my Sororitas, and it'll give me another emulator for my Sororitas, so we can really burn the hell out of some things. Because we definitely gotta burn some heretics. I'm can't talk. I am looking forward to getting down and really fleshing out my homebrew lore from my sisters. And once I get that written out, I'll be doing lore videos for my homebrew on YouTube. So that'll be cool. Maybe I'll get noticed by one of the bigger lore YouTubers. Of course, cross that bridge when we come to it. And I doubt I'd get noticed, honestly. But that would be funny. I will be upfront when I say that my homebrew lore will make me look like a heretic. So, that'll be fun. In fact, I have a kit bash in the works that I still need to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it. But we'll get there. It's basically combining a Celestine model and a Lady Olinda model to be some crazy... I got the inspiration from the fact that Morathi has a small model and a large model. So... But Lady Olinda and Celestine are so close in size, I'm going to have to do a lot of customization to make that work. I have all the bits cut out, but I don't know how I'm going to approach the actual kit bash itself. Maybe once I figure out exactly how I'm going to do that particular kit bash, I'll do that on stream, but that's not something I can just hop on stream and YOLO, because you gotta have at least a little bit of a plan when you're doing a kit bash. At least for Morathi here, like, I'm just building the model itself. There's no kit bash elements, so it's just like too easy. And we've only got, it may look like more, it looks like more than it is to file down, but it's like all the big pieces. So we're almost to the gluing phase. And then we'll finish her up. But yeah, anyone tuning in, feel free to chat. Hope you're having a good week. All that good stuff. I try to answer all questions to the best of my ability. we're just mainly just having a nice relaxing time. Working on Morathi. I was saying last week we finished the small version, so we just got the big version to work on today. I've only got a few more pieces left to make sure they're filed and ready for the gluing phase. And then we'll get started putting her together. And based on current time, I'm pretty sure we'll finish her today. Obviously I can't rush the gluing process because I don't want to make any mistakes because she is expensive. Not the most expensive model I have, truth be told. In fact, I think at least for now, the Bane Blade still holds that honor. Because I had to get the extra sponsons. And that added an extra, like, yeah, I forget how much extra that added, but tacked on extra cost to an already expensive model, so I know my Bane Blade is the most expensive thing I have in my collection so far. Aggressive filing intensifies. I just gotta kind of make sure this will sit flat on the base, so I don't need to be super precise with it. So it's just the wings left, and then we can start putting her together. So yeah, we'll definitely, I mean, we got a little over 50 minutes left. I'm sure we'll be fine time-wise to finish her. Then we'll go from there. I might, well, we'll see. We'll see how much time we have left at the end. So it's done. Did a big one. Some there. And there. Actually, did a little bit better job on that one. She is a centerpiece model after all. I should try to do my very best work. That's why she'll probably be the last of the last Daughters of Khaine model that I actually paint once I get to that point. Which we'll get there eventually. In the meantime at low, it just feels like I keep adding more and more gray plastic to the pile that I'll need to paint. But since there's no, because of the current state of affairs, there's no like gatherings or anything going on at least the friendly local gaming store that I frequent. So until there's actually games again, there's not really a whole lot of motivation for me to actually sit down and paint. Okay. That looks like the last wing is... Actually, I missed a spot. Stand by. Okay. That looks like the last wing is done. Make sure I didn't miss anything tiny. Looks like I'm good. Alright. I'll leave the file out just in case I do find something that I missed. But I can move some of this other stuff out of the way so I can have the instructions open. I'll go over to the side here. Okay, so it looks like we're going to start with the base. Thank you for the follow, Dizzy Jab. I think I saw that name right. I have a frickin' piece of wood in between me and my little alert settings to hold up the lamp that we're seeing. But yeah, definitely appreciate the follow. Okay, so it looks like we're doing base first. So I'll grab that. And our stairs that are way in the bottom of the pile. Need the dead guy. Jesus. Okay. Need this guy. Where's our stairs? Am I blind? They're there. And if we need the severed hand. There we go. Okay, that looks like everything we need for the base. Sleeves don't get in the way. So let's see. So it looks like this. It's the fire to angle that way. So that's just going to slot right in there. Too easy. Now for this, looks like the arm comes off this dead dude. Okay. And then this, of course, is like that. Alright. You always want to have a good idea of how things are going to go together before you start. Okay, so Celestine almost took a trip back to the warp. Alright, so we're going to start with this bit. Okay, looks like I just put a drop in here. just a little bit of a drop, but that's fine. And pop that. So that's good. Need to grab a little piece of a paper towel. Stand by. Just in case we need to wipe some glue off. Definitely need that. Alright, so that is on there and working. Propping that up for now. So it looks like we got stairs first. Looks like that slots in very easily. So not a whole lot of thought there. Okay, that should be good. Perfect. Of course, now that we've started this process, the fumes. Fumes are a thing. Do the arm. Probably could have grabbed this at a different angle. Shit. Oh yeah, I am live on YouTube right now too, so I definitely need to watch what I say. I need to remember that. Okay. Looks like that is in the right position. Now the legs of our kind of disembodied dude here. I'm looking forward to finally getting to our Morathi herself. Okay, looks like I got that in the right spot. That's on there. We can grab this little bit, touch it. What's this gonna be? So I got the two little bits there. Seems easy enough. So we're actually do the glue on this portion. But yeah, definitely appreciate the follow if you're still hanging out. We're a small community so far, but I know eventually we will expand. Come on, please let me get this in the right spot the first try. I don't think it's in the right spot. Fuck. And I just got done saying I shouldn't be cussing because I'm live on YouTube too. Damn it. Alright, looks like I got it. Kind of. Ooh. Nothing like stress levels. Alright, looks good. So we're basically done with the base. I'm gonna put that there for now. Turn our page. And time for snake bits. Alright. The only problem with this is because I cut everything out, I have to kind of figure out what every bit is as I go along. So maybe I shouldn't have cut everything out at once. Okay, so I'm gonna move the pillars here. Obviously, they're going to pretty much go together. I'm actually going to try to get myself a little bit organized here real fast. So that's obviously Morathi's torso, head, left arm, right arm, but we're not worried about her. There's her back. That also looks like part of her. Here we go. Here's our pointy tail here. So there's a smaller piece that fits in. That seems too big. It's way too big. Okay, it's definitely a piece that's on the smaller side. I think it actually might be the one that's in my hand right now. It is. I was just looking at it from the wrong angle. Okay. Alright. That's interesting though. That's... Oh, okay. Okay. I see what's going on. We're good. So let's get this guy on. Have him fit down there a little bit better. All right. So next I'll need... Okay, so this one is the last step, it looks like. This little phase. I think this might be the piece we're looking for. So we're going to do some dry fitting here real quick. Don't think those. Okay, so that'll be the piece. Which curves back in. Yeah, I definitely should have left all these on the sprue until I was ready for them. Well, it is what it is. So I am going to be stressed out through the whole tail milding process. That's pretty evident. So obviously these are towards her waist. Those are all parts of her hair. I think that's also a waist area. Fortunately, it does seem like these only really fit together in one way. So, should be good, even though I did not think ahead at all on this. But, you know, hindsight, always 20/20. So I don't want to fit like that. Okay. So I'm just going to be kind of slow and methodical on this one. So that looks like it's... Don't think that's this one. Doesn't curve right to be that one. This one? Oh, I'm terrified to get this wrong. So I think it might be this guy right here. So let's see how... No, it can't be that guy. What about this one? The angle's not good enough. Oh, now this guy goes on like that. Last of this phase. So I know this one. And I know this one. Because this one connects here. Okay, let's... So it looks like this one connects up towards her waist. So I'm going to try to do process of elimination on this one. So yeah, that one connects up towards her waist. Looks like this one is the back side of that equation. With this being the front side of that, obviously this has the runes on it, so I knew where that one was going to be going. So that leaves us with these 4 pieces. Because all of these are the snakes in her hair. So we got 4 pieces that are options for this spot. Not nearly long enough to be that one. That narrows it down to these 3. So that angle's way wrong. Trying to see if I can see where this one goes. Okay, so that's 24. Okay. It looks like it's that one. there. Obviously I know this one is that. And that is 21, so it has to be this guy. Alright. Process of elimination wins again. So with that being said, how the hell does this work? Because honestly, this piece doesn't seem like it works. I feel like I'm missing something. Where did her sprue go? Because yeah, I feel like I'm missing something here. Yeah, there's no way that can fit in like that. Actually, hold the phone. That actually fits. Huh. All right. I just had to get it in the right position. Okay. I'm not missing anything after all. Good. I was about to say, I could have swore I cut everything out of the sprue. So we're just going to be careful about this one. Forget exactly how far it goes down. That should be fine. I'm gonna hold it in a position for a second. So since that took me so long to find that missing piece that was in my hand the whole freaking time, I don't know if we're gonna finish this week. I was really hoping we could, but we'll see. I just want to make sure this fuses correctly. That's why I'm still holding it. So the next piece will be that 20 there. That's easy. And then it'll be that one. Okay, looks like we're solid. Try and get rid of that gap there. A little extra loose. So next will be this guy, followed by this guy, should be followed by this, should be followed by this, and well, this. Combine the two pillars together. I might as well do that now. While we're waiting for this to fully settle. Because it's obvious that these two are going to be put together. Okay, that seems too easy. So that'll be ready for us when we're ready to attach the tail to the pillar. Okay, time for the next phase of the operation. It's gonna be like that. Damn it. I held it too hard and broke one of my glue. It's fine. Let's do that. That. I never thought a giant snake tail would be quite this much of a pain in the neck to build. So this will go in. That kind of. Okay. Ooh. So we're just going to go straight into this piece. At the very least, we will finish the tail today. We'll not give up until the tail is done. I was hoping we could finish all of Morathi. But that might not be a possibility at this point. Because I am very much looking forward to my dinner after this. Okay, looks good. So these kind of go on at the same time. So we're going to do this piece first. So this connects all the way up into the end there. Okay. And like that looks like. I need to try to keep my hands on screen. It's never-ending battle. Whew. So this one connects all the way down. I forget how far up it goes, but that should be fine. And to make sure it's perfectly in position before the glue starts to fuse the material together. Okay, looks like I got it. Went up that far, okay. glue some of this gap closed. Gently massage the glue in there until it starts to go. Alright. Now we're just going to figure out exactly how this piece goes into this spot. It looks like that. So this will go that. Seems easy enough. So we do only have about 20 more minutes. So I don't think we're going to finish Morathi today. We'll have to finish her up completely next week. I'll get as much of her done as I can today. And I will still show the what will likely be the next thing we're going to be working on. It will be 40k. Figure we can go back and forth between large Age of Sigmar army bits and 40k stuff. Okay, that should be good. Okay, next, this guy, which I already have in the correct position. So that's just gonna go like that. Okay, seems easy enough. So we will be doing a 40k model next. Or models. Okay, I don't think that goes up actually that far. So put there for going into position before it starts to settle. Oh, perfect. That one went better than I expected. Okay, since that one's actually in the proper position, it looks like it's holding. Okay, that was that. So now we got this whole section of her tail done. Alright, so it looks like we're pulling the pillar out. As it cuts down into there. Okay, there's these two bits that fit in here, so this will be so this comes out like that, I guess. Okay. Looks mostly right. Main thing is getting those lined up. So I'm not really lining up at all, but that's supposed to poke out there, and that's poking out properly. So yeah, we're just gonna go with it. raise this. Put some glue down along here. Because I can't actually get those to match up. That's fine, because this is coming out exactly how it's supposed to. So it should be fine. Shit. Yeah, I can't cuss on YouTube. Alright. So there's that. Once we got that done. Falling over actually knocked the glue loose. And that sucks. Alright, so it looks like our next piece that we're doing is going to be this guy. It's going to be like this. Yep. Alright. Yeah, this is having a really hard time being a solid connection. So we might have to bust out the big guns on this one. Hold this for a second while our super glue takes hold. I think that's the last little bit of our little vial. But that is now rock solid. Yeah, the dimples that they added were slightly off. So we couldn't get the secure connection that we wanted. Which, that's fine. It is what it is. Okay. So we'll need... Just want to make sure my next piece is ready. So we'll need this. This guy, these will form, and then the stomach with the runes will come into play. Okay. That is solid. Fits right in like that. Need a little bit longer spout for this one. seen properly. We got a little bit of a gap there. But we can square that away later. Alright, so what we have to get. Ah, it's not fusing like it's supposed to. The glue, the plastic glue is letting me down right now. Story of my life. Okay, so. This. Like this. Okay, it gives me a nice little pad to connect it into here. Those pieces can be stressful to do, especially since this one has a little bit of shake to it. So we're gonna make sure this one connects to the base. So down here, plus at that, plus near the top. Okay, looks like we can do this. Down there, more in here, it's up here. Feel dabs here and there. Okay. Throw this. Desperately try to get it right the first time. Looks like we're good. Except near the top. Looks like I will need to do a little bit of cleanup work in post. That's fine. Looks like well, the good thing, as long as the gaps aren't where somebody can see them, it's fine. Yeah, I never thought working on a giant snake tail would be such a nightmare. Okay, at least this piece seems very straightforward. In fact, I can take the extra tube off now. Just get this on quick. Perfect. We got about 10 minutes left. So yeah, obviously we will be finishing this next week. So once this piece is secure, I'll go and do what our next steps will be. There's a big beefy gap right there at the bottom. That sucks. Try to just glue that into position. So yeah, once we have this rune section of our tail secure, we'll have a quick little chat. Okay, so the bottom section and the top section are both fighting with each other to see which one gets to secure in a position. Makes sense. I have a feeling this top part is going to be obscured. So we're just going to get this top and bottom part done. Make sure frame. So we got that glued. So we got the tail. We managed to get the tail done and wrapped around the pillar. And we got the base done. I don't exactly know how exactly this fits on just yet. I'll figure that out next time. I will very carefully put this in something that'll hold it up. Kind of. I don't want to rest it on anything. Okay, that should be fine. Wipe this off and cap it back up. So we're basically at the end of the stream. We will be picking back up with Morathi next week. Obviously, I got our snake hair to do, or main body, where her main body connects with the snake and the wings, and then connecting it all to the base and going on to the main base. But our next step after Morathi, I was kind of hoping we'd finish her today. I really was. But such is life. Ended up taking me way longer to do the tail than I planned on. So I was going to work on the Celestine statue that I have for my Battle Sanctum, which I may still do next week after Morathi is done, because our next big event is going to be and for anyone who was here for the Saturday stream, you'll know exactly what this is, because I announced it at the start of the stream, like I do, because I like illustrating how terrible with money I am right now. But it is Imperial Knight, and I will move it closer to the frame. I know it's kind of obscured by my face cam right now, or my full body cam or whatever. So I'll just turn this over. Obviously, we got an Imperial Knight to work on. Now, after I finish Morathi next week, I'll probably do the Celestine statue so that I can start this fresh at the start of the following week's stream. And this will probably be a 2-stream, maybe even a 3-stream building project. but we'll get there. Obviously, we do need to finish Morathi, and I'll probably build the Celestine statue, just because I have had it cut out from the sprue for like 3 months. And there always is something else to work on. So yeah, our knight here will be our next big project after Morathi is done. Aside from that, next stream will be on Twitch tomorrow. It'll be World of Warships clan battles, so I'm going to try to do a little bit of extra stuff on the side in between games and such. It probably won't be model building, and I need to work on the example map for my good friend Elar for our contest. Contest is live from Mapping Monday streams. Details on the Discord. Obviously the map has been replaced on the Discord with the new updated map. I believe on last Monday's Mapping Monday I started out zoomed out. So that'll be your hint for this week to be able to try to get something in. Obviously details in the Discord, links should be below. Links should be below also for my YouTube channel, which this is dual streamed on. And I believe that's worked all the way through, which is great. Which is an entirely new experience compared to last week. I got cut off about 15 minutes in on YouTube, so naturally whatever. But yeah, I do keep my stream schedule very updated on Twitch. I only do the dual stream on YouTube and Twitch on Mondays and Tuesdays for Mapping Monday and our Warhammer model building. We'll finish Morathi next week. Probably work on the Celestine statue a little bit. I don't know if I'll get that done, because I do really want to get onto the Imperial Knight. So yeah. Anyone hanging out, I appreciate it. And until next time, I guess I'll see you tomorrow for World of Warships. Until next time, peace.